Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Season 11. We're here with Round 1. It's a brand new day for the Sim Racing Alliance. It's going to be a little bit more punishing out here during qualifying.
It's definitely a hard one here. It's what it's like. It's very, very punishing.
For all the way in Germany, this will be the first time we see this in the team series here. This is a track where you will be driving the track, not as much driving the drivers on the track.
Very brave is the Ferrari to get the move done.
He does get the position done.
Oh, huge contact, and they're both going to go around. It's going to be a huge move up the inside.
He's been using every bit of the track.
Pedal to the metal, foot to the floor.
And we're off and away for SRA.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Justin Rosenthal, and I am here with my GT3 Division 3 partner, Franken Queasy, aka J.E. May, aka Milton May, aka Jay Queasy. He's a little under the weather tonight, so he'll be around a little bit here and there, but it'll be mostly me tonight. We are going into week 5, and we are going to be at Zandvoort. Very hot temperatures tonight. It is going to be a big, hot, steamy race. Track temperatures are really, really crazy after what we did. So go ahead, Jay, if you want to do a small little walkthrough to let everyone know that you're here. How you feeling tonight? I know you're a little under the weather.
Hello, yeah, all good, thank you. Right, yeah, so I'm leaving you in the capable hands of Justin today. So I'm sure all will go well. Names can't go any worse than last week, so that's fine. So welcome to Zandvoort. We have got racing temperatures that are on the surface of the sun, and as our guys navigate the 2.647 mile circuit, they're going to have to come up with 14 turns. So turn 1 has a great name, Tarzan turn, and then you go into the very quick left and right hander, which is the excuse my pronunciation, the Gerlach corner. into Hugen Holzbocht, which is a very tight left-hander, almost a hairpin. You see it in Formula 1 these days as a very high bank, but we do not have that here today on the GT3. Then you go through no brake reel section, so flat out through Hanserug and the Rob Schlottmacher corner into a very awkward to navigate downhill right-hander, which is Schieflack corner. Then coming through that, assuming all of our guys have survived, you have another very fast right-hander, which is the Marlborough corner, into a tight right-hander, which is Renault Bocht, into Vodafone Bocht, which is a long left-hander hairpin, which is very good. It's going to be a nightmare on our drivers' tyres tonight. After you've dealt with Vodafone corner, you come all the way up to the infamous Audi S corners. Now, this is a very sharp 90-degree right-hander into an immediate left-hand hairpin with no ability to cut the corner. You really just have to ride it out. And again, this is, with these temperatures tonight, this is really going to put our guys' tyres to the level. Then you come up to a very... I don't know how it translates into English, but I'll say it anyway. Come Ho corner. And finally coming through a very lazy right-hander on the Ari Leuvenach corner. So I think I did well. My Dutch...
that was impressive.
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
I think our Dutch fans would be proud of that. I think I've done a pretty good job considering. So other than
Not
that,
a lot of passing on this track tonight.
No.
Only one or two spots. The only really passing will be on if anybody goes a little bit too deep into the corners, a little bit, wide. I mean, there's not a lot of side-by-side racing. There'll be a lot of parading tonight.
I think that, I don't know. We everyone wants to try and, as we get the green light for the beginning of qualifying, so we'll make this quick. But I think as these guys get a bit restless behind one another, we're going to see a few corner bombs, so that'll always be interesting to see how they handle. But let's move on. I've taken up enough time and my voice is already dying, so Justin, it's back to you.
Yeah, just making really quick look at the team standings right now. Individually, we got Anton Rusevich leading out at number one. Had a great race last weekend with Ren Aoki, and then Dean Stefani and Galindo and Matt Matase. I'm gonna hopefully have said your name right tonight. I know you gave me pronunciation a little bit earlier in the week. And then the top off for silver, we got Kyle Miller, Darren Robichaud, and then Eric Rutherham, Matt Anderson. So a quick look at just there in the individuals, and then we go over the teams. We have Matchbard Racing at 554 and FreedomEagle.gov at 552, really close up there. Top Gear, Bottom Down, Podum Hunters, and Bucktooth Lion Taxi, again, really close. Not a whole lot of flip-flopping. I believe Top Gear moved from third to fourth, but again, very, very close. And it seems like we qualifying has started, so I believe that we will go there. All right. Coming straight onto the track. Ooh, little technical delay real quick. All right, it looks like we have Thomas Greer starting at the first. Again, first 10 minutes of tonight will be the silver drivers. And then there'll be a 1 minute break to let them finish their lap. And then at the 10-minute mark, they will go ahead and the gold drivers will come out. Just getting everything situated again. Sorry about that. So it looks like Thomas Greer is going to go ahead and come around through the little small S's into the last part of Sector 3. Loving the livery. The livery is very nice in that Coors Light. Mike Heisner lining up to go as well. So we're going to have a little caboose going here as Greer starts his first flying lap. Seems to get everybody just nice and situated. Make sure there's a 3 to 5 second gap. So as we watch through Greer here, go through the track, Come through this little S's right here into turn 3 with a nice little hairpin going into this long straight. Looking good coming out on that exit there.
It's like it's straight, but it's not as straight. But you know what we mean.
It's honestly it's probably the longest straight of the course outside of the little bends around turn 5 and 6, but so far so good. Turns 8 Master Botch. Definitely not saying it as good as you there, Jay.
Yeah,
But
well, even the graphics are sort of giving up. They just say box 10, which is literally turn 10.
Yeah. I don't disagree with them. It'd be onto this nice long straight into this little chicane. The Ford can definitely eat some of that, so looking good. Yeah, look at that. Thomas Greer, we're giving you
Got some
nice,
very
beautiful first lap.
very
Beautifulness
talented
right here.
drone operator just hanging off the side of the car there. Incredible skills.
Coming in the finishing of this lap at a 137.3. Behind him, Levine will come in at a 137.7.
So what have we got in the way of quali bans, race bans, start bans? Who's got the penalties? Who's on the naughty step this week?
Oh, that's right. We were a little behind. So we have Ian Demler in the 913. He has a quali ban, so he'll be starting from the back of the grid. We have a race ban for Scott Johnson, so we're not going to see him out there today. Stephen Buckley has got a pit start, and JP Johnson's got a quali ban. So
See, that's interesting because Buckley, he knows his way around these tracks, so he'll certainly be trying to make his way up from the rear.
yeah, shout out to him too. No biasness there. GTR family.
GTR, Castle and Cauldron as well. Got to give him a shout out, proper shout out.
Yes, GTR family for this season. Let's Greer is up about 2/10 on his time from the first lap as well. We're seeing Rufus as well.
The camera just loves Thomas Greer right now, but that's because he is on an improvement.
Yeah, 137 flat. The fastest people from the leaderboards this week were Galindo in the Porsche with the 136.6, Anton Rushevich at 136.7, Pablo Ferreira 136.7 as well. So we'll see a little bit more roll times across the board once the gold drivers come out. I mean, even your Pablo Ferreira looking like he's up 2/10 on his already coming out of the first sector. Beautifully done right there. Keeping it all on the track into this quick right-hander. Eat the curb, yep. Stay out wide, come back around again. Eat the curb a little bit on this side too. I mean, Rodenham's also on a stun right now as well. Almost a whole second of what he was at from his last lap, 6/10. Little flashing, letting them know that they're behind him.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe he went off because
yeah.
traditionally they're overtaken.
Yeah, he might have blue flagged or let him go. Don't want to impede a good lap. I mean, he's a little off there, but I mean, up 8/10. I mean, this is looking to be a steamer. In those hot temps out there, the Bentley, from what we were able to see yesterday, the tires were not an issue. Oh, look at Rodenham.
No.
136.8. That's a beautiful lap.
It's a great lap time.
Matt Anderson, Darren Roche. Darren, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your last name. Robichaud? I would hope I said it right. I know I was trying to get everybody. I know. I feel terrible. Didn't do my homework on.
I still
much
think
as I
it should
should
be
have
Robichaud, to be honest, but whatever.
But it should be. Everyone out there now should be pretty much able to get this lap in, and then one more lap in possibly, and then the goal drivers will come out. Not too much improvement from anybody across the board right now, but small improvements. Robichaud is a little close to who's that in front of him? I can't. Is that a Heisner?
I think it might be,
Either Heisner or Brett Swift, but really on his tail, trying to give that little bit of room, and he is very close to him. Yeah, I think he had to slow up, and it caused him to have his lap a little bit. It's all right. Be able to get one more in. Matthew Enriquez is up 4/10 on his, so that might be a good move up there for as well. Should maybe bump him up to 11 possibly. Keeps on the track that he's going now. Looks like Trans, who didn't want to finish his lap, that's alright. That'll be put him in 5th place for now. Thomas Greer looking like he's pretty much going to be right where he's at now, sitting at provisional 2nd.
Should we do a test and see if the replays want to work today?
I mean, let's take a look and see. Maybe we can have some replay.
Oh, doesn't look like it's wanting to. Oh,
It's a shame.
that is a shame.
That's alright. Well, looks like Shane Transu might be able to get one more lap in if he's got enough fuel. No, looking like he's just gonna back out. Alright, so Rotterdam will take number 1 for provisional right now. Thomas Greer. I mean, looks like he was able to make it around. We'll see if he can improve Pablo Ferreira. But the gold drivers are gonna begin their outlap.
I don't know about that sector 3 time, but I don't think the game has logged the sector 3 time correctly for Eric Rodan there. No, it looks like Thomas Greer's given up. I think that is our silver drivers all wrapped up.
Looking out on the track, it is.
Oh.
Sean Daniels, these Bentleys are out of control. Yeah, I mean they just that tire wear really isn't really an issue with them. I mean it's a big advantage tonight for them with the temperatures being so hot. But it looks like Elliot Levine is gonna go ahead and start us out here for the drivers. Very nice done. first turn. Turn 3, nice and tight on that. Good exit out. Very nice. Liking the blue. Blue on the livery is very nice.
Yeah, that is a nice livery.
Ooh, a little slidey there. That's okay. Again, I'm gonna corner here. Around the corner. Nice and wide to come back in. Justin Moffat looks like he's starting his race as well. Dean Stefani over here in the number 877. Oh, so Anton Rushevich. Surprise, surprise.
I don't know who you're
136.8
talking
takes
about.
the newest.
That's Anton Sambagovic takes first place as far as I'm concerned. Anton Sambagovic. Unsurprising.
I mean, not the fastest person in on the leaderboard. Looking to see what Mr. Galindo can possibly do for us. I mean, not too far. Dean Stefani out here, making his way around the track. So everybody's pretty much come around. It looks like Justin Moffat is the only one who hasn't come around yet, as he moves up in 2. Matt is Schmitzer's looking to be a little bit more. He's about half, about 6/10. Possibly making his way. Or Naoki moving up from 5th to 4th. Not too bad. Anton continue to do what Anton does. Elliot Levine as well, coming across, putting himself in 7th place. Matt Schmitzer moving up to 6th place. Good lap there from him. Travis Tatro doing up 4/10 coming across. That should move him up, I believe, to 15th? 14th. It's Anton's world, we just live in it. I agree. Every week he continues to amaze me and amaze all of us on just what he can do with that car. Well, but Team Galindo had a good turnout during the week. Good time, possibly for to get you know, up there. Matt Maasse, a half a second on his time. If he keeps going at the rate that he's going, he should be able to move up about, I think he'll move up to 13th, I believe. almost about 3 minutes left, so everybody should get about 2 more. Oh, Jake a little bit on the grass there as he comes into turn 1. Oh no, Matt got a really good time. I'm gonna finish an 8/10 higher, moves him up. Oh, little slippy slidey. That's all right. Get it together. Gotta come around and have one more lap. Oh, Ren Aoki a little slippery coming out with the GTR. John Battle up about 3/10. Galindo up about 4/10. Ren Aoki coming out pretty much around the same as he was on his best. Maybe a little improvement. Nothing too crazy though. Everyone should be able to get about one lap in. Oh, Ren Aoki says that is enough. I'll take 4th, no big deal. Anton Rishevich again, 136.5, doing things that Anton does. Anton is up 3/10 on his best lap time. How much lower can he go? Galindo looking to scrap up anything that's possible to possibly move up a position. About a 10th will move him just up to 4th place. Just be able to, if he keeps it going, to take Ren Aoki. But from the looks of it, Anton Rushevich again doing what he does. Or as Jay said, Anton Sandbagovich finishes with a 136.4. Rudderham will finish with a 136.8. Oh no, Galindo proving me wrong that he can make his way to the 2nd spot. Very, very good lap. So making me bite those words back for the top 5. And it looks like Matt Schmitzer will be able to get another lap in him. Looks like he made it all the way around in time. Up about just about a 10th. All eyes on you, Matt. Show us what you got. A little early there on the braking, but that's fine. Nice strong exit out. Oh, he just gives up on it. But that'll do. The round off qualifying. Very, very indeed. Not too much surprises there. But Anton, man, every week.
Every
You're
week,
giving us
man. I think
you're
I figured out what happened.
It's just
yeah.
something, man.
I figured out what happened, right? Basically, they were supposed to put him into D2, but somebody obviously accidentally put D4 on him. So we'll wait for the stewards to correct that mistake. But rounding out your qualification so far, we'll round out the top 5 because my voice won't last much longer than that. We have Anton Rushevich in 1st place. In 2nd place, Davim Galindo. Third place, Eric Rotherham. Fourth place, Thomas Greer. And fifth place, Ren Aoki. So a few silvers up there, which is good. Always good to see. And what we will do is take us into a quick sponsored advertisements, and then we'll be back with you guys ready for the formation lap. Huge thank you to our SRA sponsors and title sponsors for supporting us here at SRA, as well as support from Documise, a modern business solution for product management. Go to documise.com to learn more today. And support from Retro Saga, a North American-based gaming company that provides accessories for your favourite classic systems, including Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation, and much more. Enhance your retro gaming experience today at retrosaga.ca. And a big thank you to our affiliates, Track Racer. Experience redefined gaming with Track Racer's high-quality sim rigs and accessories. Use code SRATE at checkout to support us. Armamentario, a toolbox for ACC that will enhance your chance to win. Enjoy a fully customizable and enhanced HUD to change the way you experience ACC. AT 3D Sim Shop. Upgrade your sim racing experience today with premium 3D printed accessories featuring precision crafted magnetic shifters, sleek cable management solutions, versatile stream deck mounts, and immersive dashboard displays. Their innovative designs enhance performance and style, elevate every lap with top-tier quality and craftsmanship at at3d.net. Go Setups, premium esports setups for everybody. Use our affiliate link on our Discord and take your drive to the next level. Castle and Cauldron, a home-based crafting business specialising in handmade Harry Potter, Fantastic Beasts and Fairy World collectibles. Magic wands, potions, mini dioramas, wall decor, costumery, cosplay, and much more. Castle and Cauldron is where crafting meets the magical. Visit facebook.com/Castle Cauldron. And from KP Concepts, your source for custom automotive renderings, graphic design, and printing. We spend countless hours making you look all good for the spectacle. Check out kpconcepts.com for more.
All right, and we're back. Go ahead and start with our beautiful grid walk as I butcher everyone's hopefully name not
Definitely not
incorrect.
Division 6 either.
Anton Rushevich in first, Delim Galindo, Eric Rotherham, Thomas Greer, Ren Aoki, Matt Malassen. Oh, not as fast today. Matt Schmitzer, Pablo Ferreira, Elliot Levine in 9th, Travis Tatro in 10th, Matt Matase in 11th, Jake Battle in 12th, Matt Anderson in 13th, Dean Stefani in 14th, Shane Transu in 15th, Darren Robichaud in 16th, Justin Mofad in 17th, Aaron Kovac in 18th, Ref Cab 19th, Tim Ducharme 20th, Brett Swift 21st, Dan Rufus 22nd, Matthew Enriquez 23rd, Mike Heisner 24th, Tyler Martin 25th, 26th Ian Dimmler in the pit start, and Stephen Buckley 27th in the pit start. Not too bad this week, I would say. Hopefully it was better than last week.
You got by. We're improving week by week.
One thing I will say is that we may see some early pitters. The tires, from our experience from driving in D3 yesterday, you can get by, but it's not going to be as easy as it would normally be. The temperatures are very hot. Everyone out there who's swerving left and right, please do not do that. Keep your tires as cold as possible right now.
Yeah, you don't need to be warming these bad boys up. Excuse me.
Anton, please keep everything nice and good.
Yeah. We've got a few tight corners to begin with, so it's going to be interesting.
So this is going to be a very interesting. As we spoke earlier, it is a very tight track. There is not a lot of passing. So as we get ready to come down the start-finish line, everybody nice and tidy. It's looking a little wobbly back there in that third row, but it doesn't matter. Everybody keep it clean, keep it nice, have fun as we come across and get ready for the awesome green lights. And away we go! Anton having a great come out on the starting line. Ooh, and it looks like Galindo's going to have to take the outside with Rotterdam on the inside. And keep it clean. Everyone keeping it clean. This part right here going into turn 3. I mean, Anton, just do your thing, man. We don't need to put you on there. We know where you're going to be in a couple minutes from now. But it looks like Brett Swift and Tyler Martin have some contact in the back, but pretty clean all the way through. No turn 3 accidents so far. Little bit of contact. But yeah, clean, like we like to see. I mean, a little bit of bumping, but nothing super major from what we can see as of right now. Not a whole lot of positional change as well. I mean, everyone keeping it nice in there. Not a whole lot going on. Everybody kind of spread out pretty equally across the board. So as we halfway through the first lap, Anton Rushovich in first, Galindo in second, Rotterdam third, Greer fourth, Aoki fifth. So, yeah, nice and clean lap 1, everyone. Good, nice and... Oh, Matt, careful coming back on. It's all right, though.
I think
Everybody
it's as
files
safe of
back
a
in and
rejoin as you're
everything
going
is
to
good.
get.
Yeah. So, after lap 1, Tyler Morin had a good start out there. Going ahead and moving himself up 3 positions from the back. Matt Anderson moving up a couple positions. Nice, easy train parade all the way around. Look at that. It's as good as it's going to get. Everyone keep it on the track. Those tires will give out. You will have time to move into different positions. But as of right now, I mean, the gaps are as perfectly lined as you're going to get. Everyone's about 0.8, 1 second away from each other. Nice and chained up. I mean, Jay, I don't know how much better to say this, but I mean, nice, clean all the way through. Beautiful turn. Like,
Well, it's the opposite of what we saw
nice.
last week, right? So I think they got their wrapper along the knuckles from the admin team, and they've.
Oh, as who
That's
is
Eric
that goes off?
Rotterdam.
Eric Rotterdam. Oh no. That's all right. Wait for a way to pass, then get back on. Once you go off though on Zandvoort, it's gonna be almost
We're
impossible.
attempting a
to
replay,
kinda
ladies and gentlemen. Give us a chance. We're attempting a replay. And it's crashed.
It doesn't look like it wants to
there
work.
we go. We do get a replay eventually. So he just took it far too wide, ran onto the grass, couldn't have a chance to recover.
Yeah, that's all right. Get back out there. You know you got the pace. Looks like Darren Overshot here about making a move on Shane Transu, making his way in. Gets past, locks the door. Good to go.
We did also have contact between cars 716, which is Tyler Martin, and 996.
Oh,
which is Brett Swift.
Enrique's looking a little bouncy out there. But Tyler Martin might have had some contact. He's moved his way up a little bit though, from 25th to 5th. We have Travis Tatro here, 9th place. Looking his way, looking for some wiggle. Shane Transu coming down the back straight. Got that Bentley behind him trying to make a move. I know wholeheartedly from last night that the Bentley is a big pain to keep up and keep track. Yeah, shout out to Jay, Pat Cockcroft, talking about how much he loves the display, seeing the plus and minus on the screen. I agree. Jay, master at work behind the camera tonight, not too much commentary. Thomas Greer.
Oh my
hold
god!
on, hold the
Ring a
fort,
ding a ling a ling a
everyone.
ling! Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time since we've been hosting this, we have a new fastest lap. Thomas Greer, take your hat off, sir. Congratulations.
The question is, will he be able to hold that for the rest of the race, though? So, pretty much expected what we pretty much expected. Wow, that came out. Oh, Matt, hold it together. What? Pretty much what we expected. Anton Rushevich, 2 seconds out on the lead. Galindo and Thomas Greer kind of doing their little battle out here for second. And as we go down, Renayoki in now to fourth. Malone. So,
Let's have a look at these three, yeah? Gee, this little train
look at
we
this
got.
little. I mean,
Oh.
honestly, it just and Anton doing Anton things.
Yeah.
No surprises there.
Sambagovic couldn't have Thomas have it for just, you know, a few laps.
Thomas, we need you to do it again.
Oh, bit wide there by Justin Moffat. Ooh.
Oh.
Trying to take a look.
Possibly? Nothing popped up. Maybe just a little bouncy bounce, slag. No big deal. Tim Ducharme and Kovac back there with a little bit of contact, it seems. No positional loss, just maybe a little touch of each other. Is that Dan Rufus I see going into the pit?
Yeah, so Dan Rufus had a bit of wall contact, which has led him to... He's had a contact of some sort, which has led to an early pit. So, not the end of the world, but it's going to be difficult to keep those keep it to a one-stop strategy for him going into this remainder of this race.
Yeah, the tires are not in anybody's hands. Oh, Elliott. Trying to make his way, holding off Tatro. Teammates are fighting each other for the fastest lap. I know, right? Anton, let this man have a fast lap, please. We got Tim Ducharme out here in 19th trying to make his way past Kovac. But what you see is pretty much what was going to be for most of this race again. Thomas Tatro moving a little bit wide out there, but it's alright, able to get himself back together. Trying not to let Matt Anderson, he's making a move on the outside. Ooh. We're just kind of showing him that he can't make that move. Little psychological move right there, trying to make him react, maybe slip up. Really, it's all going to be mind games tonight. Think that you're faster, go in, try to stick your nose in a little bit, make sure, it's safely you can get on. Oh, there's a Bentley. Who was that? Was it Matt? No. A little bit of surfing on the sand back there.
So according to the system, there was contact between him and Dean Stefani, but I don't know. That looked like a loss of control to me, but maybe that's just my angle.
It could have possibly been a little contact beforehand. Oh,
And we have our first
Justin
assassination.
Moffat. No,
That is
Justin.
unfortunate. That is Car. I'm trying to pick it up. That is Brett
That's Brett
Swift
Swift.
again. Brett. My guy.
Brett moving up the pack and having to go back to all the way to the back. You hate to see it. Now everyone's gonna be eager to try to make moves, but we got to make sure we do them safely on this track. Darren looking to.
I think Darren's just overtaken that Ferrari of Dean Stefani, but I mean that is a battle-scarred Ferrari, so I think he's holding up the pack a little bit off the back of some damage. It must have been in collision with Matt Matazzi that we saw there. That's the only thing I could think that would have given them that sort of damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a little train rolling up there
In
behind
fact,
him.
let's see if we can be cheeky here and see. Pray with us, ladies and gentlemen, and apologies for the
crash.
delay. But this is the important stuff.
Crash.
Let's see. He's thinking about it. There we go. Alright, so what happened to Matt Matazzi here then? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's what happened.
No.
That is what happened. Oh.
Lost control. And
That was Matt Matazzi
had to
losing
take-
control, yeah. Oh, I think more contact as well. I mean, this pack is super close now.
Tyler Martin having to back out, trying to keep it safe. Oh, a little bit. Tyler
Going around
Martin,
the outside.
A little bit inside.
Matt Matazzi's trying to come back. Gonna have that power on him on the
This
inside.
is gonna be. Don't squeeze him. Just nice.
Oh, that McLaren's in the wrong place, Matt.
Jeez. Okay.
Oh.
It's. I mean, they're all right. They're fine. No one hit. No nobody. That was a little crazy. They're going 3 wide into that. So, after all of the big train of battling for 19th, we got a little bit of time singling out together now of everybody. On board, Stefan Buckley, rocking this beautiful GTR. Is this new, Jay?
No, this isn't new. This was last year. Last race, last week. It's a beautiful design though. Castle and Cauldron.
I was
Racing out
gonna say.
there.
Looking very nice. I like it. Love showing the GTRs a little bit of love. Travis Tatra though coming on the first on the start finish straight, looking to possibly make a move on Levine here. Just gonna hold it out. Possibly make a move later on, but right on his tail.
Matt Matazzi also trying to make a move on Martin, who in turn is trying to make a move on Enrique. And in fact, we'll cut to that because Tyler Martin overshot. Enrique comes back through. All the meanwhile, Matt Matazzi playing patient. We have Tim Deschamps trying desperately to make some moves up the inside here. As it looks like Raf Cab goes wide, so immediately on the defensive. That makes it awkward for Tim Deschamps. He has to go wide in
Tim
turn as
Deschamps
well.
gonna have to go wide out there. That's all right.
Well, it's annoying for Tim. Can you get him on the inside now, diving into it?
Oh, careful. Yeah, that's all right. Get back in there. Keep it nice and clean all the way.
Oof. Ooh.
Oh,
Look at this. Somebody must have... Oh,
oh
no! Raf
no!
Cab has wiped somebody out there. That is Aaron Kovac has taken a big
Yeah.
beating. That is so unfortunate. Just... Ren Aoki, new fastest lap. We'd love to see it, Ren. Keep it going, son. I think Dean Stefani's biting the bullet and going in there.
GTR.
Or Shane... Yeah, it was Dean Stefani. We got 3 wide going in again. Shane Transy thinks better of it, backs out of it. Raf Cab takes it down the inside of Tim Deschamps.
Matt Assey.
It's Matassi, isn't it? Matassi.
Matassi. Apparently I can't read today, but that's okay.
I mean, this battle for 15th has been going on since the race started now. However, we're going to move it up to the front because Ren Aoki trying to make the pass now on Thomas Greer.
Yeah, look at Ren. Go on. Force him on the inside if you can. Ooh. Oh my goodness. I mean,
Certainly seems like he has a better grip, doesn't he?
Yeah. Little bit of grass on the exit, but I mean, at the pace that Ren Aoki's going at right now, lap, maybe 2 laps, possibly can take Thomas Greer. And then the real battle begins. The gap between second and third, 4.2 seconds. The gap between first and second, 3.2 seconds. So they're pretty spread out there. It looks like, yeah, Ren Aoki's got a good amount of grip. I mean, he's right on the tail of Thomas Greer.
So it looks like car 21 might have had a bit of an issue as well. Not car 20.
Brett Swift. I wonder if Brett's still got the damage from the incident earlier. It's probably... Oh, no!
There's this contact between Ren Aoki and Thomas
Ren
Greer.
Aoki is Greer. Oh, no.
Greer telling us last week, he was telling us off for cursing him. Look, we didn't even have you on the camera that time, Thomas. So, I don't want to hear it. Well, that is 3rd place for the time being for Ren Aoki, but that fighting has given Melanson and Schmitzer a chance to catch up as well.
Yeah, it's it doesn't look like Greer went too far back. It didn't look like he took any wall damage either as well. So I mean, for the most part, he could work his way up. It's gonna take a bit to get back to where he was, but you know, not too bad of a fallback.
Wait a second. What happened to Anton Rushevich, ladies and gentlemen? We have to take a look at that. If we can. I don't think we can. I hate to see it.
I'm not sure if that is... Because Galindo is second. Galindo's driving the Porsche, so that... Who is that behind Rushevich?
That must be a lapped car. Yeah, it's 24th place, so it's a lapped car.
Ding.
Which makes more sense. I thought he'd had something happen. As we look into Jake Battle.
Oh, that's a really awkward spot to be in.
I'm trying to replay, see if it works.
It seems to have worked tonight, just a little slower to get there.
Bit of a delay. Stay with us, guys.
Alright. Coming around turn 1.
I don't think we're going to get it. Sorry, guys.
No. Unfortunate, but that's alright. Travis Tatro in 9th, looking to make a move on Elliott Levine for 8th place. Tried to scoop out to the inside and forces Matt Anderson to go wide. losing a whole bunch of time. Brett Swift.
Yeah, he was slow there, so I think he's had to move over some of the traffic in and around him. Or it looks like he might have had more incidents. I'm not sure at this point.
Yeah, I don't know. He could possibly still have damage. Or more
Look
damage.
at this. We really shouldn't come away from this because it is all happening here.
Oh, running wide. Justin Moffat will go ahead and looks like take the lead on. It was John Battle moving up to 13th. Oh, Tim Ducharme, go ahead. It looks like they're all about to make the move, and then they all go, whoop, get back in line with each other, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Let's not try this again.
Any wrong move here is going to cause a cascade effect, isn't it? So you've got to pick your time sensibly. So Tim Ducharme going around wide there, opting for a better runoff. So let's see if that benefits him going down the straight here. I think he's still too far back to make a difference, unfortunately. There is wrapped up in here a lapped car as well, unfortunately.
Okay, this is just some very good racing from these four right here.
Very disciplined so far, but I don't want to taint it.
Oh, Jake Battle going on the outside.
This really is a case of who's going to sneeze first. You know what I mean? Like,
I was gonna say Tim Ducharme. I mean, being in that position yesterday. I mean, you know, you got the cars in front of you battling on a track that doesn't really have a lot of space to give and, you know, pass on. You kind of have to just sit back behind, you know, those two cars and just kind of hope that maybe one of them goes a little bit more wide and you can scoop in. Maybe there's a little bit of contact that you can be a little bit faster and make that move.
oh, runs a bit wide there.
Just like that. There we go. That might be just enough to get him possibly. Oh,
Tim Ducharme opting to go down the inside, making the move. Oh, there's big contact. Big contact. Oh, and that is between Jake Battle and Shane Transu.
Jake was holding his spot so well. It's just so unfortunate.
On the plus side for Tim Ducharme, happy days. I mean, if we're looking at it, silver lining. He suddenly realizes, like, oh, now I've got all these cars behind me. Great. Okay.
I don't know. I look at it the other way. I mean, he was patient. Let him battle out. There was an accident that happened. He was able to capitalize. I mean, it looked like he was faster than them. You know.
Jake Battle's also gone off again by the looks of it, going into turn 3 there, and he's returned to
the garage.
Jake.
I'm sure that back end damage was just too much to deal with.
Look at the state of that Mustang.
Kovac. Jeez.
Yeah, that Mustang's seen better days. The
14th, it looks like Matthew Enrique has a little bit of contact somewhere.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy, though, it seems. Look at Buckley moving his way up 12 positions.
Yeah, making some big moves. Castle and Cauldron mean business tonight.
You know, he had a pit start.
He did?
Just like you yesterday, doing the same thing.
He's doing a lot better than I did.
I also like to point out that Ren Aoki still has the fastest lap of the race.
He does. Sam Bagovic is out of ideas. He's washed.
I wouldn't say he's washed when you got, I think, what did it say, a 4.5 second lead on the race.
Prove you're not, right? Do another fastest lap. Go on. Do it. I know he's listening. Oh, style points around that corner for Stephen Buckley. Manages to regain it. Nice.
Yeah, very nice.
Let's go to Travis Tatro, who is right on the behind of Elliot Levine as they go into that one. And it looks like as well, I think, is that a lapped car? Oh no! Tatro loses the backside there. And I think that was a
Be
lapped car
careful.
that made contact as well. Oh, that's a shame. I think that was Matt Matazi giving him a light touch. Well, the good news is for the grid, the spacings have kind of opened up a little bit now. Bad news for us as the viewers. I say that as Brett Swift makes contact with, I think, Aaron Kovac. Or something happens to Aaron Kovac at least anyway. Just a yellow flag, so no contact apparently. As Tim Ducharme, I think, is our first pit of the day. A proper pit of the day, I should say, with a 34-minute mark.
Buckley is
He means business. Up to
he's insane.
14th.
Look, just try to make it 13th.
Pablo Ferreira also getting close to Matt Mullinson. That's a battle for 5th place. We'll come to that if it gets any closer. As Mike Heisner and Brett Swift go close. I think that's Brett Swift making the pass. We'll cut then to Pablo Ferreira and Matt Mullinson.
Yeah, let's take a look at this battle. What we got going over here. We didn't really get a chance to see how the BMW's tires were yesterday.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
okay. So Matt Mullinson saying, "See you later."
Go ahead. So, I mean, a little bit before the 30-minute mark, a little bit before the halfway.
It's all good. It's all good. We'll get into the prediction game soon. See how good the prediction computer is. As I think so. What's happened there is he's gone off the track and let Stephen Buckley gone through.
Oh, yeah, look at that. And Buckley says, "See you later. I'm fast at that corner."
It's nice to see somebody driving the GTR properly.
So, looks like we've lost a couple. We started with 27, I believe, tonight, and we're down to 25.
So Jake Battles obviously had enough for today. Said that's enough for him. Trying to see as well is Kovac. Kovac is still here. Okay, so trying to figure out who it is that might have left.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't see that on our end, but
Now,
that's all right.
The thing is that I didn't realize you've got to, if you want points, even if you know, the 25th, if you want points, you've got to stay in the server to get your points all the way to the end. So even if you crash out, as painful as it might be, it's always worth sticking in the pit lane and waiting at least.
Galindo going into the pits.
That is right. So let's start playing the prediction game at the moment. So Renault Oki goes into 2nd place as Davim Galindo goes into the pits. So once he's out of the pits, we'll be able to see exactly where these cars are looking to come out. As everybody starts to pit now. So it's time for Renault Oki once again, just like last week. He needs to be putting in some big laps now to try and make up and do the undercut. Or the overcut even.
I mean, Galindo, that pit stop is looking a little long.
Oh, there we go. Well, let's take a look, shall we? So let's go into the pit lane view.
Brett Swift, Mike Heisner.
No, Davim Galindo
Everybody-
is 23 seconds stop, 32 seconds total. It's actually one of the fastest.
Oh, I'm just looking at this wrong.
However, it does look for Renault Oki at the moment as if they're going to maintain 2nd place for the time being as Anton Rushevich comes in.
All right, let's see. It is not a long track.
Let's see what Ren decides to do. Ren's carrying on. Okay.
He says that I got the fastest time.
Hey, he's
and
obviously
I'm
feeling
gonna take
good.
advantage of it.
Yeah. Why not? Why not?
So at the halfway point.
Thomas Greer probably up in a position where he feels he should have been.
Yep, so about the halfway point, Aoki, Greer, Ferreira, Rushevich, Anderson, Tatro, Buckley. As Buckley moves up from 6th to 7th, moves up to 5th. Oh no, it's just because everybody's coming into the pits. All right, so we'll recap on the where everybody comes out in a second. So pretty much the only people who haven't pit yet are our leaders, Ren Aoki and Thomas Greer. So let's see what they do
That's
on
right.
the end of this lap.
And they're going to be looking for about 33 seconds gap to the cars behind them. That's really the golden nugget. So between 35 and 35 seconds. If they can stay 35 seconds clear, they're guaranteed to come out in first. So.
As Ren Aoki comes around, let's take a look and see if he's going to come in and hit. Maybe not.
Tell you what though, Travis Tatro's come out just in front of Tim Deschamps.
Back at it again.
So let's go and have a look at Anton Rushevich. Now Anton did have a 9-second lead and had a sort of slow pit stop, 38 seconds. So he's going to have lost some of that. So we'll see how his outlap is and see where that puts Ren Aoki when they come round.
To be completely honest with you too, I mean this is the best time. You got those fresh tires on; they're nice and cool.
Nothing cool about this track.
I mean, yeah, there's nothing cool at all, but those tires are cooler. They're Coors Light.
All right. So here we go now. Anton Rushevich coming out down the main straight. Do we see Ren Aoki anywhere? No, we don't. Ren Aoki's still in the pits. He is coming out though. As Davim Galindo retakes second place.
Okay.
This car, so Tyler Martin having a bit of a nightmare there.
Boy.
Trying to navigate their way back on safely through turn 3. This is
like cutting the grass.
I think he thinks this is Snow Runner or something. He's doing a bit of off-roading, but alright, he's back.
Just want to make sure that it doesn't impede anybody. I mean, I
applaud it. Yeah, me too. We've seen too many people just jumping straight back on. The chaos that brings. Don't say he's washed. He's washed. I'll do anything I can. He's too fast. He doesn't need our good wishes.
I would say bump him to D3, but then we would have to.
No, I don't want him in D3.
I don't think we want him there.
I'm slow as it is. I don't need him in D3. It's another position down for me. Oh, big dive down the inside as he closes a door. Pablo Ferrer saying, "Not this time, Mr. Melanson."
I mean, I don't think Matt cares. Matt's like,
Davim Galindo setting the fastest lap of the race. What is Anton's reply going to be to that? He must be fuming, I assume. Absolutely raging. The gap is now only down to 4 seconds, so it can show you just how devastating a slightly slower pit stop can be.
Yeah, and Aoki is not that far behind Galindo as well. Even though Galindo has put up the fastest lap, seems to be on a good little focused moment right here. I wouldn't put it past Aoki to.
All said and done for Stefan.
Once his time.
I mean, look at him. We're through the pit period, and he's still in 16th. I mean, that's fantastic. And he's not far off of Raf Cab either.
pit start.
Yep.
That don't mean anything to him.
That man says I got a GTR and I know how to use it. Unlike me.
Thomas Greer trying to get back up the grid. Trying to get on past Elliott Levine. Just got to stay locked in. You got 25 minutes or so to...
And also, you know, whilst we're giving a shout out to Buckley, we've got to obviously say the same for Ian Demler, who's only just behind him in 17th place, another pit starter. So fantastic race.
There's Anton.
Oh,
There it is.
boo. No, GG's Anton. What a mate. Proud
Oh
of you.
no, Aoki took it back.
I think
Immediately?
Aoki must have taken it back. Yep, there we go.
Oh,
Okay, I take it all
got a
back.
little-
Washed.
Got a little bit of
I like it. Oh, style points there from the camera.
just to put it out there. That's a two tenths of a difference between Aoki and Rushevich there.
I
in
mean-
the fastest lap. I mean, that's big. 2/10.
Dean Stefani returning to the pits after having a off-track incident.
I mean, Anton might not have the fastest lap, but he's definitely got the race.
Oh, he's got it down, you know, it's controlled. It's, you know, he might be, and I wouldn't blame him, you know, reserving the tyres, making sure they last all the way through. You don't have to put in fast laps when you're in the lead, you know, leave that for the others to worry about. So, let's assume he's playing a Mastercraft game here and just keeping it cool, keeping it calm.
Well, let's stick on him possibly coming around. See if that fastest lap can be retained.
Yep, forget what I
Yep.
said. He said, no, I'm going for the fastest lap.
1:36.9. All right.
Oh, Thomas Greer, what's happened there? He's gone too hard into losing a few places there, Thomas.
From 7th to 9th.
Now that does come up on my system as an accident, so let's go back and try and watch it, just because everybody's a bit spaced out now. We can afford to check the replays and the delay that it gives us. Apologies again, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh. Oh, he just on the inside. Ooh, no, that's not.
Yeah, Levine unfortunately
Levine
making
just,
contact with him. Although it's difficult to see in that situation. You know, going around a corner like that, there's not a lot of room there, so it's a difficult point to both defend and overtake. So I think that'll be left to the admins probably. Now let's take a look through. We have Justin Moffat close on the tail here of Matt Anderson in that British
Jamie
livery
Yara said,
Bentley.
I better not get demoted to D4 next season. I don't want to race against Anton.
Brother, if
At
Anton
this
is not in
moment, I
D2,
wouldn't
brother,
want to either.
if he's not in D2, brother, I'm protesting. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. As my colleague said, I'm a bit sick at the moment. The COVID got me, but I'm still here.
Justin Moffat looking I mean, Matt Anderson is just like, hey, I don't want you to pass me, man.
Oh,
Oh, a little wide out there. Okay. That'll do, though. That'll get him off your back a little bit.
that will certainly do. Oh, okay.
Bentley Power. Back on your toes again. Right on your butt. Good view. Passenger view. On board Raf Cab here, coming into turn 1, pulling off Ian Dimmler. Thomas Greer.
Cecilia Galindo giving Davim the support. We agree, Cecilia, we agree.
Greer just whipping it around these corners at the moment. Oh, Matt Anderson and Justin Monfort. I mean, it looks like there's a little bit of contact.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We can go back and have a look. I don't know if it is contact. It might be.
Maybe just a little bit of bumping. Anton
We're going to try.
with the 136 too.
We will get this ironed out. I am speaking to the developer of this software to see if we can get it ironed out. So this is what happened now between Anderson. I think he just gets a bit of a love nudge. Yeah, runs him a bit wide there, but nothing too major. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Never mind.
But okay, so he waits.
Too major, it's
okay,
fine.
no, so he waits. So that's.
I will say this though, his tires are probably shredded.
Oh, for sure. Let's take a look at Matt Schmidt. So we haven't seen much of him today. In fact, I can see who we haven't had a lot of looking at today. And one of them is the McLaren OnlyFans car.
OnlyFans!
Of Ian Demler.
Started in the back with the... I believe it was the pit start as well. Nope, he just had a quality ban, but still back of the grid, making a way up 9 positions.
Yeah, I think he's done a fantastic job. Absolutely fantastic job. As Matt Anderson loses a position there, let's take a quick look and see if anything's happened here. Matt Anderson, way off the track.
Yeah, the track.
Should we try it again?
Oh!
Oh no, Tim Deschamps having to hold the brakes on there as Matt Anderson does an interesting rejoin. Let's go ahead and see what happened on lap 25 between these two cars. Eventually. It's coming. You see us thinking about it. There we go.
Bentley was just on the tail.
Is this the same thing that's happened again? Is it? Oh no, you just hit him a turn earlier this time. Oh jeez, that debrief's gonna be fun.
All right, Anton looking to have a battle a little bit with your traffic, but that's all right. Aoki is about Helicam.
So everybody's spaced not too far apart. We've got Ren Aoki looking to potentially make a move here. No, Ren Aoki, we've jinxed you. Watch out! Oh, it's... Oh no, Matt Schmitz has had to put the brakes on hard there for Ren Aoki. And at the same time, Mike Heiser in the wall through turn 2. Didn't even make it to turn 3. You know what I've noticed? Every time I say everyone's a bit spaced out now, there seems to be something that happens.
Nice little battle right here as well. Elliot Levine. I mean, Levine, Greer, and Robichad have been having a nice little battle.
You change how you say his name every single time.
You know, and I feel bad because I feel like I say it wrong the time before, and then I try to say it again correctly, and I'm like, maybe that's not right either. So, please, Eric. No, not Eric, I'm sorry. Darren, please reach out to me after this. Let me get your name right on the stream next
He did
week.
put it in the Discord. You can go back and look.
I wrote down everybody's pronunciation.
No,
so
you wrote it down after last week.
I will go back and get that fixed.
In fact, while you keep commentating, I will. I'll take a look back. We're gonna get this solved live on air.
Live on air. Way to go.
So it's pronounced Rawby Show.
Roby show. Okay.
Rawby Show. There we go.
Darren, again, please.
Darren
accept
who?
my apologies. Darren, please. Please.
Rawby Show. We're looking the wrong way, camera. Why? There we go.
It's always fun looking at them on the right hand side.
The correct side.
To you, maybe. Not to me. Well, it is as spread out as it can get. It looks like Ian Dimmler just gained another position at 17th. Well, I want to think he was actually in 17th for a while and then dropped down to 18th.
Rushovic opening up an 8.5 second gap now to Davim Galindo. I think that's pretty much down to, well, they were battling, obviously, Renault and Galindo. See if Ren can make up the time again.
Mr. Matthew, careful there.
Ooh. I think Ian finding out that the McLaren doesn't like those curbs.
Running a little wide, too.
Ooh.
I mean,
Okay.
they are as close as you can get.
Here we
pretty
go.
much.
This is the action time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what happens.
Oh, yeah.
Nicely done by both of them there.
Oh. And
Good
the
defending,
McLaren
nice and clean
just-
as well by Matthew. Let's go ahead and look at our Castle and Cauldron driver, Stefan Buckley. Trying to make the move on.
Buckley.
This is Matt Anderson? No, is it?
Ian Dimmler with some contact, possibly?
Yeah, might be eventually. Yeah, it has been. Although,
Doesn't look like it, though.
there might have been a small touch. That's what that. For the guys watching at home, the attention marker means there's been a little bit of kissing action going on. So who are our biggest gainers? Stefan Buckley at the moment, Ian Dimmler as well. Biggest gainers, biggest loser. Ah, you know who it was. No, it wasn't. Rudderham's fighting their way back as well. I thought maybe it was Rudderham that had left us. As I see Dean Stefani has left the race as well, giving it up for the day.
I want to say probably Battle. I know he's not in the server anymore. He was
Battle definitely
pretty high up there at the start of the race, and unfortunately he had to cut the race short.
So this is Matt Anderson looking back at Stephen Buckley. Ten minutes left to go in the race. It looks like there may have been contact between Elliot and Levine there.
Oh yeah, Levine is.
Let's go ahead and tempt fate one more time into the breach as we go, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm sure we could probably put some nice transition graphic over here at some point if we can't get it fixed. So let's have a look. We've got Elliot Devine with, I think it's Matt Matazzi, not far behind him. Oh no, Darren Robichaud. Darren looking to go down the inside and hitting Elliot Levine there. And look at him making a quick escape as well from the scene of the crime. As these two still battling it out. Enrique desperate to try and get some movement against Ian Demler here. Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's a set of course. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh,
he hit the wall! Oh, he hit the wall!
No, yeah.
Well,
Ian, it was a good effort. He's still going. I mean, that's quite impressive.
I mean,
he has a broken neck, but he's still going.
I mean, he hit the wall pretty hard there. I don't even know how you're able to walk away from that.
I can only hope that he doesn't have a direct drive wheel because his wrists probably hurt around about now.
Let's see if yeah, I was gonna say, let's see if we can hold it in there. I mean, it doesn't look too bad.
Surprisingly, it doesn't. I mean, is it a ping thing again, or like what is that? I don't know.
I mean, my eye saw him go straight into the wall.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Ping or not, you were way off the track, and it. Oh yeah, you can kind of tell. It looks like it's pulling a little bit.
A little bit. I mean, 8 minutes left. Make the best of it, I suppose.
Drop us into the driver's seat. Take a look and see what his hands.
Oh yeah, we could do that. Let me go back to him. We can do that for sure. Let's have a look. On board. This will be the telltale sign as we go down there. No. It looks. Oh no. Yeah, is it? He's correcting. Is he?
Yeah, maybe slightly. Nothing.
It looks like Brett Swift has had another incident. Brett Swift facing the wrong way, coming out of turn 3, as first place is coming up behind him.
Get out
of his way!
Get out of his way! Get out of his way! Oh my!
Oh no, Brett Swift.
Oh, Brett, yeah.
One of my favourite drivers. I hate to see it. I genuinely hate to see it.
I mean, that was close.
Yeah.
Did it change much of the gap between first and second?
I don't think so, no. 8.5
Maybe
seconds.
not.
There's like a
Seconds.
second, I think, maybe off.
Say Ren Aoki 2.1, I mean, maybe.
Yeah, he's made that gap back, you know, actually, considering what happened. He's made that gap
Well,
all the way back.
7 minutes left. I mean, if anything, it's going to be within the last lap or so. But
Well, let's take a look. I mean, you can see Ren Aoki's cutting a 1.2 seconds out of the last lap on Davin Galindo there. So, you know, if you're Davin, you got 6 minutes. You have to hold on, my friend. You can see him there. He's got him in his sights.
targets acquired.
Yeah. Again, that's another 0.9 of a second out of Lindo's lap time there. 1.8 is the gap now.
I mean, the biggest, you know, clearly we can tell that Sector 1 between those two are really where it's the slowest. I mean, Galindo's doing it at 32.2 seconds, and Aoki's doing it at 31.7. I mean, that's a huge, you know.
I love it in the comments. Iris, Rushovic's #1 fan, saying, Swift almost killed Rushovic. Rip Swift, though. It's the most passive-aggressive Rip Swift I've ever heard in my life, man.
1.8, 1.6. Will we have a battle for second? Neltac, I believe Brett Swift was off the track and he was coming back on as Anton came across, if my memory serves right.
Yeah, I think it just kind of got in the way a little bit. It's difficult when you're in that
Yeah.
situation. I don't put anything on Swift, to be honest. And you know,
No, it was
Tyler
just kind of hard
Martin
to
looking
beat.
like there's a bit of drama for Tyler Martin. Yeah, just getting out of the way, I think, more than anything. No trouble there, just getting out of the way. Oh, Ren, keep it safe. A little bit of contact there from Matt Anderson by the looks of it. He dives down the inside. Way too hot. Stephen Buckley says, thank you very much.
That's a nice shortcut.
Oh, I'm not sure about straight into the racing line. Oh, well. I suppose.
That is a track limit if I've ever seen one.
It's one way of going through it. I don't think it's fast. We'll keep our attentions turned to Ren Aoki and Davin Galindo for the time being. So Ren's still taking time out of Galindo.
1.3 now.
In the dying embers, last few laps now. Can Ren Aoki do anything? Or can Galindo stave off? As Travis Tatro is also right up behind Eric Rotherham.
We're about to come back around and see. I mean, honestly, I think Aoki might have had almost like a second makeup here.
Well, you know, he's been faster. It's just unfortunate what happened to him in turn 3.
I mean, honestly, I think he made that all back, though.
Oh yeah, of course. He could be potentially behind Rushevich at this point with that pace he's had.
Yeah, all right. It's half a second gain, even with the slip up in turn 3 right here. Galindo gonna be fighting for second, pretty much from here until the end of the race. I wonder what's caused it. I mean, they both came out at the same time on the pits. They're, you know, the usage of the tires are about the same. Oh, and Aoki's about to make the move.
I think he's going to make it. Cecilia watching through her hands here as Davine goes wide, yeah, and I think, unless it's a battle down the inside, no. That is it. Ren Aoki's
and I mean, he's just through and gone.
All right, 2 laps, 10-second gap. Come on, Ren. For the GTRs.
I mean, we can pull up the stats and look between 1 and 2, but I mean, I don't know. Take a look and see what Aoki's looking like after finishing this lap.
Well, to be fair to Ren, he was fighting, so yeah. This lap might be a bit skewed as well. No, not much off. Not much off.
Yeah. That's okay.
But we are going to
touch
cut
around 11th. Yeah, looking like there's a nice little battle here.
Rotherham's still holding on, is he though? As Tatro tries to make some move down the inside. I think Travis still haunted by what happened to him in the Red Bull Ring, trying to go down the inside into a tight corner and in disaster last time around.
All right, well, last minute here. Let's hope that everybody brought enough fuel with them, because I believe...
Well, we'll see. I don't know. I think this might be the final lap.
Yeah, this might be the final lap. Doesn't look like... It's going to be close.
Let's see if Anton's going to torture the rest of the field here.
I was going to say, just kind of let off a little bit here. Let's finish it out. I mean, at this pace, it's definitely going to be...
He's making everyone do another one.
I hope you guys brought your fuel. Oh, no.
Yeah, he'll cross in time.
It's going to fit cross at like 4 seconds left.
Unbelievable. not content with what he's already got.
A little squiggly there from Tatro. Looks like Shane.
Oh. Tim Deschamps, Stephen Buckley having a bit of contact, I think. Oh, Matt Anderson squeezing through as well at the last second.
Oh, almost though hitting.
We'll see on the replay afterwards what happened there. So this is it, the last lap then for Travis Tatro. We're going to switch back to Anton Roshovich though as he crosses the line and takes his parade home.
From chat, it looks like he's driving with a puncture in his tire. Well, Anton, once again, back-to-back weeks, dominant performance.
Congratulations,
Hats
Anton.
off again.
Congratulations. Great race from start to finish. Let's take a look back. Let's see if Travis Tatro can do anything coming into the final corners of the race.
Oh, he's squeaky. Flashing out the lights a little bit too. I mean, I don't know if...
Might have been a bit of a cheeky squeeze.
Yeah, a little cheeky squeeze. I mean, just keep it on the track though. That's fine. If you don't want to spin off now and lose everything. I know the frustration.
Oh!
Frustration can get to you a little bit, you know. Just keep it on there. Qualified 10th, finished 11th. Not too bad. Matthew Enriquez. Oh, look at that. What the heck just happened there?
What just happened there? I'm not sure, but we'll take a look. Alright.
Mr. Anderson just gained 2 spots off of people battling.
Let's take a quick look what happened here.
Yeah, as everybody continues to finish out the rest of the race here, I mean... Ran out of fuel, maybe?
I don't know. It seems like Tim maybe went a bit slow on that corner and caught him out. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe team driving tactics, because that was his teammate who came through and took the lead in the end. And then we'll have a look at Stephen Buckley again with that other incident with Tim Deschamps. Maybe.
maybe. Oh, there it is.
So this is a little bit earlier on. Okay, well that's that.
Of course.
All right.
Well,
what a race!
That was a lot cleaner. You know, not as much as last week in the wet of Red Bull. Anton possibly available to drag in here, and we can have a nice little conversation.
Let's do it. Let's see if we can hunt them out. You take control because my voice is seen better days.
So pretty much the end. It doesn't look like I have it saved on my left side.
All right. Anton Sambagovic, welcome to the commentators.
I knew you'd tell me that. I knew it.
You gave us the AOK, so we rolled with it tonight.
That's true.
How you feeling?
I don't know if you guys know this. I got a puncture in the last 15 minutes.
Was
Yeah,
it?
it seems like we
Um,
were able to see it over, and it was said in the chat.
yeah, my front right was, oh God, it was just an awful experience to drive. I just tried to nurse it home. But that last stint was just push, push, push because, I mean, I saw Ren and Galindo kept taking my fastest laps, and I was like, I'm gonna keep going. It's about the message, you know? So I'm not here to play around.
Aoki was he was trying to hunt everybody down there at the end,
He was
making his
getting there.
move.
Was it a
He was
full-on
getting.
puncture, or was it just loss of pressure?
Just a loss of pressure, but
Okay.
I avoided the curbs after the fact because I
Yeah,
didn't want it to, become
yeah.
an even larger issue.
So I got to ask, what's the relation to your number one fan Iris there in the chat?
We've been together for 3 years now. So she's my love, and she's always there supporting me, and it's I can't do without her. So
That's a
and I
race
actually
engineer.
I borrow her chair while I race. So it's a bit of a mutualism
Yeah, she
going on.
contributes. That's cool. That's cool. Well, look, it's a bit of a shout out, but yeah, go ahead and take your shout outs once again, dude. Congratulations on the race.
That's to everyone who supports me as always, Iris, of course. And today was actually my first time streaming my perspective, so I'm not gonna shamelessly plug my Twitch today, but just a quick note that I am streaming. So if you guys want to see Winner's POV,
Unbelievable.
I do
yep.
have to ask because we asked, you made the comment last week that you hadn't driven a Red Bull Ring before. Is this the first time you've driven this track as well?
I want to say, let's say it's like the second full session I've had because I raced it, I think, when I initially got the game because I did have experience on it in F1 games or previous titles. So it's not my first time. Um, but in a GT car, it's completely different for me. So
And thoughts for Brands Hatch next week?
I'm scared. Scared because from what I can tell, it's a difficult track to overtake on, and in my experience driving the career mode on this game, I was horrible at it. So we'll see how it goes. Especially that third sector, it's horrible to drive. But if you can hook it up, then um, it's good. So put some practice in, see how everything goes, and hope for the best.
Well, thank you, Anton, for coming on in here and hanging out with us after.
Appreciate
Yeah,
you guys as
good on
always.
you,
Thank
dude.
you for commentating today.
Of course, of course. I'm gonna let you get back to the D3, D4 race. I think our second and third place are normally a bit mic shy, so I don't know if we're gonna get them on the interview. But yeah, Anton, congratulations again. And
Cheers,
yeah, talk
guys.
to you soon.
Thank you so much.
All right.
I think I just put Anton into the wrong chat. Sorry, Anton. I corrected it. Okay, that's fine. That was good.
I say if you were not grabbing second or third, I would say that
I don't think they don't like coming on the interview. So even though they deserve it, guys, if you ever want to do the interview, you just got to be in the
come
race
take
chat.
your moment of shine. Yeah, that's your moment. First, second, third. That you practiced all week to get here. If you ever want to be a part of it,
I've got an
feel free to
idea.
jump in.
Let's bring in. He won't be expecting it, so hopefully there's no expletives as we do it. But let's bring in the man with the most overtakes, Stefan Buckley, who obviously had a fantastic race. Stefan, we have hijacked you into the commentators box now. You're not on the podium, but you did have a pit lane start and you had a fantastic race. So talk us through it. How did that go for you?
Oh, thank you. It was mostly due to everybody else making mistakes.
No, don't be modest. Don't be modest. It was a really good drive from you. So, what were the highlights? Did you? No, I'm trying to think. Was there any big contact for you yourself, or did you manage to make it through pretty unscathed?
I made it all the way through. Well, I got bumped a little bit at the beginning, but other than that, at the very end, I was so close behind one of the cars in front of me.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, is that
And
what happened?
yeah, I lost track of where my breaking point is because I moved over, then moved back, and then by then it was too late. I went, "Oh, please don't let me hit him." And and at the end, I don't know why he got
Yeah,
slower.
not
It
sure
was
about that.
my fault. I mean, I don't know if we hit. I haven't reviewed it.
Nah, well, it was
Yeah, we
still
were
a
trying
great
to figure
race.
out what happened. Yeah.
Yeah, that was strictly on me the last lap, of course, but I didn't dare mess up this race after last race being. But thanks, guys. That was nice.
No, awesome. And obviously, everybody's got somebody supporting them, watching them. So, any shout outs for your racing and the sport?
Oh, just my partner Ren and Ian and I were on. Ian Demmer and I were on the chat, and uh, my sponsor, my wife, Castle and Cauldron.
Hey, look, got to put the big names in there.
Yeah. But yeah, yes, SRA is so cool, guys. It is the absolute, excuse me, shizzlest.
The Shizzlers, you heard it here first, folks. Well, awesome race against Stefan, and we won't be able to get Ian in here, but both of you had a fantastic race, to be fair, and so I think Ian had a bit of a moment there at the end, unfortunately, but no, congratulations, man, and yeah, go back into the debrief. I guess it's going to be a bit juicy, but yeah, see you next week. Bring it to Brands Hatch.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Good stream.
Good job, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Brands Hatch next week. Same
Yes,
time,
sir.
same place. Won't be as hot.
No.
Should be a lot milder. We were able to kind of get in there and do a little practice today ourselves since we raced last night. It seems to be a fast racetrack, but temperatures are pretty normal to what they should be.
Exactly. And the
So,
big question on all the fans' lips going into what is the penultimate race week is, does Anton Rushevich, will he be leading by 5 seconds? Will he be leading by 15 seconds? Guys, who knows? Tune in next week to find out. But from me and Justin and the entire SRA Nation, have a wonderful rest of your evening, and we will see you next week.